So let's now launch the second activity. We need new intent, because we're doing an explicit intent. We pass the current context, and we pass the class we want to launch. We need to import intent, and then we're going to start the activity. Now, we're actually going to start activity for result, because we need to pass some data back. So we're going to send the intent through, and we need to create a request code. Let's create a constant for our request code. And we'll make it equal to 1. And there's our request code. So that should now launch the second activity. So we'll do a quick test. If I click on add, it then pushes the second activity, and I can then interact with it. So we're almost there. Next job is we've got to capture the data in the second activity. So let's go to add, and let's add some code to this. So we'll leave that as it is for the time being. And what we're going to do, we're going to have to hook up the edit text. We need to import that. And now we're going to hook it up. And that's now hooked up. So let's now add the code that's going to run when we click on the back button. So public void finish. Now we need to capture the data and send it back. So what we're going to do, we're going to make sure it's working. And obviously import the log. Okay, I think we need to put some extra code in here, to be honest. If I don't put super.finish, nothing's going to happen. Let's try again. Click on add. Click on back. And if we look in the logcat file, you'll see it's firing the finish event. So we should be able to finish off our code now. So we create a new intent. And we'll have to import it. Okay, we're going to put the extra text in there. We'll call it title, and the value is going to be this dot book title dot get text and then we convert to a string. So we've now put the extra data in the intent, and now we're going to set result. And the result code is going to be result OK, and we're going to pass the intent to it. So that's basically the data passed back. The final job is we've got to capture that data and add it to the array list. So let's do this now. So we need to create a last method, on activity result. We'll pass it the request code, the result code, and the intent. So now we're going to capture the data and add it to the array list. So we need to check to make sure we've got the right intent. If the request code is equal to our constant, we're going to capture the title and to put it in a string. I.getExtras .get string, and this key we used was title. And we now add it to the array list. Books.add our title variable, and that is almost now done. So let's see what happens when we test this. And we need to finally update the to notify the data is changed. And as you can see, it's now added the item to the list. So basically we've covered how to use a simple array list, we've covered simple list views, and we've also covered launching extra activities and passing data back.